Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for watching my videos. I'm Philip, and on this episode of the Dave Ramsey Crazies, something just happened. As you can see by the title, I have run into an emergency. So, as you might have heard in previous videos, I work at a car dealership. I sell Fords, brand new, used, anything you want. And actually right now I'm in a 2017 F-150 pickup. Sharp car. I mean, it's got the panoramic roof. It's a nice truck, full size, 4-wheel drive. Anyway, so working at a car dealership, I have the perks of being able to get my vehicle serviced here, and it's not as expensive being an employee of a dealership. So this morning I brought my Honda Pilot in for a vehicle inspection to get my oil changed, tires rotated, same old, regular maintenance. And I found out my vehicle didn't pass. My vehicle didn't pass because my tires are worn out, something that I neglected to notice. In addition to that, my brakes needed replacing. This was going to be somewhere in the ballpark, labor, maintenance, everything total was going to be close to $700, a little bit more than $700. This is a problem for me right now because while I've been budgeting and I've been living by my budget, the budget does not have enough money right now to be able to take care of this $700. And so now I'm at kind of a bit of a crisis because I've got just a few $100s. I don't have a lot of money. I've put a little bit of money into our cars within the last month. And so I've had to lose a little bit of cash, but I've got a little bit of money left over in the bank for my car maintenance, but I'm still going to be left with about $500 that I'm going to have to come out of pocket for. $500 right now that I don't exactly have in my day-to-day budget to be able to take care of my car. So I'm actually going to probably have to dip into my emergency fund a little bit. Now, thankfully, my father-in-law works at a tire company and can actually, oh, there's my car driving by right there. My father-in-law can help me get a good deal on some new tires. So I'm waiting to kind of find out to see if I can get that cost down any more. But I'm still going to have to come out of pocket several $100s. So, it's a little bit of a downset, but here's where we're going to kind of skip to baby step. I believe it was baby step number 4, where, this is baby step number 3, where you have the 3 to 6 months of emergency money left, or 3 to 6 months of expenses for an emergency fund. In the last video talking about baby step 3, I forgot about this step, but I'm going to talk about it for a second, and then I'm actually going to do a real video on it. So baby step number 3, you have a 3 to 6 months worth of expenses in the bank for emergencies, for big emergencies like losing a job, if you have to replace a full set of tires, or something major that you wouldn't just have the cash for. My problem, normally I would have the cash set aside for this kind of a thing if I were a little bit further into life. The problem is I've just started this budgeting about 5 months ago, and in trying to live this lifestyle of Dave Ramsey, being a Dave Ramsey crazy, I haven't quite budgeted enough money to be able to have that kind of balance in the account to where I can actually afford to do this. So it's okay. I've got my 3 to 6 months expenses already put into the bank. I've already gotten past that step. So thankfully I do have the cash and I don't have to worry about, not being able to pay for it. I have a way to pay for it, which is good. But that is why you use your emergency fund. That's why it's there. Because if all of a sudden I had to come up with $500 or $600 that I didn't have, that could be a crisis, and that wouldn't be good. That would put me in a bad spot. It'd put my wife financially in a bad spot. She would be stressing, but it's okay because now I have the money somewhere. I can write a check. I can have this thing done. So that's the benefit. That just makes everything, all the stress of it. It still is terrible. I hate that I have to go and not being prepared. I thought I had a little bit more life in my tires. I was kind of hoping I could skim by, but unfortunately I can't. But it's okay. Again, I have the money there, and that is exactly why we put that money there. So I kind of wanted to bring that up. And it just happens to be at the perfect time. It's, 10 or 2 weeks before Christmas. It's right around that time to where, you know, finances are kind of like crazy. And living the Dave Ramsey Crazies lifestyle can be difficult this time of year. So I'm really, while I'm not happy that this has happened, I'm kind of glad that I can use this as an example to talk to you about. So, you know, thanks for watching my video today. I thought I'd share with you my emergency and how I'm going to be able to fix it. Now, I also want to, while I'm bringing this up, I want to talk to you a little bit about the correction as well. See, now I'm going to probably be, even if $500 is what the cost is going to be to have everything done, you know, now I'm going to be $500 short in my emergency fund, and I'm going to have some kind of a way to replenish that money, or else I won't have my fully funded emergency fund. So in the next month or so, I'm going to have to work to get that cash flow back up. Thankfully, my wife and I live under our means, and we tend to make more money than what we spend every month. So hopefully there'll be enough money at the end of the month where we can just write ourselves that check to be able to put back in there. And that'll just hold up our savings. Now, just to let you into our budget a little bit, anything that we make above that we don't need in the month, that's not written into our budget, it goes straight towards a down payment for a house. So our down payment for the house might not be quite as big as we like this month, but it's okay, because that is why, you know, you plan to have an emergency at some given point. And when the emergency hits, you know, if you're not prepared for it and you got the money, it's going to be okay. So thanks for watching today. I'm glad again that I could use this as a teaching tool or technique to having that emergency fund and why it's so beneficial. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video where we actually go into the details of having that 3 to 6 month emergency fund. So thank you.